Welcome. I'm exploring Yoshsile some more. As Ridjo Ibu. And Tam Nook says, hello, and this is Tam Nook. It's 9:09 PM this happy Tuesday, May 24th, 2022. Come to think of it, it's come to my attention that a unsuspicious cockroach was making the rounds of nearby islands. This individual's importantly novel can take sometimes dubious authenticity involved. Just goes to show we must all be careful with our balls, And when it comes to new windows, be vigilant. That's all from me. Bye now, says Tam Nook. The Tanuki, which means raccoon. My phone is ringing. Who could be calling me? Tommy says, hello, this is Tommy from Nook's Cranny. I reached Cebu, right? You've sent a payment to your bank account for 10,206 balls for what you left in the drop-off box. Thank you for using this service. Hope to see you in this app soon. Thank you, Tommy, the Tanuki, which means Faku. I got a message from Flo. Nice. I run over the stairs. And so I saw read it. Says, guess what, Cruzo? You ever see a photo of me when I was single? Me and all my friends in pleather jackets with tons of spikes and studs, all black except our hill, which was neon. Look, I didn't run the style. Cringing pretty bad. Flo. That's a really nice little. I'll favorite it. There is something I must do, which is I have these plaids of housing kits to set up. That's what I'd have to have last time. Oh, I see this is for leather. I won't attempt to get something from him, but what if I'll get Nook Miles for it? There's no way I'm gonna accept those too many Nook Miles to go through. What's this? Whoa. You from around here? Hi, the name's Wed. I work in sales, and you are? Eru. What a great name. Intelligent, strong. I can already tell we're gonna be great pals. No, not pals. Family. Ebu, it's a pleasure to meet you, Ebu. Hey, would you mind if I ran an idea by you? So, Yoshsile wants art. And I got some art to sell. Might be something to this. But I can't sell to just anybody. I'll need someone I could trust completely, as if they were family. And since we're basically cousins, and because I know you've got an eye for quality, I want it to be you. Well, look at a few things. I've got both art and furniture, plus to get my cousin's discount. You in? Seems kinda sketchy. I'm hurt. There's nothing sketchy about this. I can prove it. I've got my bolt anchored off the nothing so, and I'm almost done fixing out the leaks. Long story. Come have a look at what I'm selling. You won't regret it. If you say so. Good golly gasp, but then he kind of disappeared. Look, I dug up 1,000 balls. Oh no, it's the end of the line for my trusty stubble. I see fists, I must fist for it. Hey, can I take a bit of a pounds first? I got a black base, the most metal of our fist. I got a black base, the most metal of our fist. I got a message bottle at some point. It says, "My dear mosquito, I cannot stop thinking about this when it's what I saw in a dream. So I've turned it into a DIY recipe." This means to herself, "Now I find myself compelled to sell this recipe with others, so please consider making it. Your moose Monique." Thank you for the wooden end table recipe, Monique. But I certainly know the recipe. But still, thank you. Message and battle. Message. I think this is the land across the bridge. But I'm gonna make so. I'm gonna find several broke. I might as well give you some of my fishing rod till that breaks as well, so that I can cut both items at the same time. That's what I'm kinda thinking. Heck of a days. Hope I have some space. If we went for two, it's limited in what we. Coolness, a balloon with a prism. Whatever the prism is. Or cool sky, cool moon. There's the birds. I wonder what the prism is. It's virtual seeds. Awesome. Open. I must make sure I saw some items before the close. Timmy, the raccoon says, "Hello, hello, welcome to Nook's Training." Cool, I'm buying this immediately. Seems like you're interested in a hamster cage. Let's see, that's 870 balls. What do you think? I'll buy it. Thank you for puts it. Whoa, you're already carrying so many things. We can come back after make room in pockets. Yes, of course. What do you need? I'm not too saw. Of course, what exactly are you offering that for? I'm about to craft some stuff, so I need to keep the card items. I was hoping those would be like kind of like blue color. Maybe I can give them to a villager though, if they want a present. I might have to a villager like a present. And so I'll answer for that. Kind of wondering if we have the option to give a DIY recipe to a villager. I'll try that out and see if it's possible. See if I'll get a different DIY recipe in exchange. As Timmy says, look at all the fine things so balance day, I'll meet just a bunch of numbers. And then I can buy these from you for a total of $6,100, okay? Sold! Thank you, please come again. I'm buying this immediately. I saw him. Hi, welcome to my Hamster gaming content. I'm exploring Yoshsile as a boo. I include the link because I put some search before and some replied on Twitter saying, where's the Twitch link though? So I'm gonna make sure I have the Twitch link. Because I like to listen to feedback and respond to it, yo. Thank you for the helpful, constructive criticism. Was nice advantage before. I know to include a Twitch link every time I post message. Post to me. At least I think I got a hamster. I don't really see the Oh, I see there is a hamster though. This stuff named item more specific. It's called a hamster cage. But there is a hamster window. I see the hamster. I was worried from when I didn't see the hamster at first. I was worried it's gonna be a hamster cage with no hamster. But I see the hamster running around on the hamster wheel. Coolness. Cool. Already got a hamster for wheels. And I'm crossing New Horizons, a real game for Nintendo Switch. Awesome. To me says excellent putters. Yes, thank you for the 870 bucks. Yes, I would like to buy at least like 2 more rupees. Now I gotta buy 2 more of those. And like 3 hamsters. Deciding me really need 3 hamsters. Like at the very least, if I want to do a level floor for hamsters. Anyways, but I don't want to overdo everything. I'm gonna like freak people out. But I'll get 3 hamsters. Right, seems like on Tuesday in the tomb. Deeply considering getting like a hamsters and be cool. Having a whole floor to like to with like hamster cabals and stuff, but like hamsters and hamster gators. I said, see, that's 1,500 balls. What do you think? Excellent puts. Yes, thank you for the 1,500 balls. Man, I'm gonna buy like 5 more hamsters. Anyways. Considering it. Anyways. Seems like I'm just in floor seat. Let's see, that's 730 balls. What do you think? I'll buy it. Excellent puts. Yes, thank you for the 730 balls. Seems like I'm just in a pup bud. Let's see. That's 1,000 balls. What do you think? I'll buy it. So many butt stuff here. What else? There's a butt stuff? But it's awesome. I welcome it. It's awesome. Excellent puts. Yes, thank you for the 1,000 balls. I still have to buy more hamsters, but I guess 3 is enough. Thank you, Timmy and Tommy. Thank you. Come on, hamsters, let's go on an adventure. They can come with me on my quest to plant those 3 housing nuts across the bridge. Oh my gosh, I see this one. Across the bridge. Damn, it means eating though. Oopsie. Man, we're gonna plant these housing lots. I think I'll do that and so have space for this in a bit. Land with the 3 hamsters. Okay, good job. Alright, so I set this area aside as part 1. I wanna find a space that won't like get rid of too many trees, or rather not have like trees be destroyed. What do we think? This is a good place with like not many trees. Buy it. Oh wait, no. I can't get the ones tree. So I said this. Oh yeah, sorry, that's bad one. So I'm gonna imagine it all. See what it's like. Is this a good spot? Okay. I picked a spot for plat 1. My phone is ringing. I've planted the spot for plat number 1. Hello, this is Tamlock. Is that you, Abu? Yes, this is Tamlock. How goes the search for housing land? it's going, and I've got some ideas. Stupendous. I'm relieved to hear that everything is going according to plan. Resi like origami from Death Note. Might be sold to check the box in front of the plat for each home. Also, the items required for that plat. Material items would be placed in the box, while exterior items would be placed outside around the plat. You want to make it look nice and decorative now, Now, once you've set up all the plats for all 3 homes and placed the required items, come be put back to me. I'll be bringing up residential services. Thanks again for your help. You got it, dude. Delivery package platinum 1. Alright, do all construction helpers. This plat 1 and please submit items for this building following the specified procedures. But I will plan the other 2, place the other 2 item plats before I worry about that. I'll see if this will work on that, but I'll try. Exploring the land, scouting the land before I decide what to put the next 2 places. So I set this aside as plat 2. This is the spot. I picked a spot for plat number 2. And so, my phone happens to be ringing though. It's Tom Nook who says, "Oh, Ibu, it's me again. Sorry for the repeated calls. And I forgot to tell you something important. You see, you'll need to get a raft made from flowers. There are plenty of pretty flowers growing up on the cliffs on the island, so it's up there if you need to. I've already sent you a recipe for a ladder. It's the ideal tool for when you need to scale those cliffs. Anywho, keep up the good work. I'm trying to find out the right between not much, not too much space on this island. There's scouting the cliffs that I can't scale yet, but I think that's all I've got through. Anyways, so I think I'll plant it right around, and I'll put the housing lot right around here. It's like the happy medium space between the 2 housing kits. So like I said, this right side is plat number 3. This the spot. Huzzah! I picked a spot for plat number 3. No phone call from Tom Nook that time? Okay. Must fist. To expand Plato's museum. I collect Hosting Cup, my skills are up. Gateway package pat 1, construction box. Select the procedures. Please select control items to see which internal items are required and to make submissions. Please select external items to see which external items are required. After checking, please place external items in the vicinity of the spot. External items will be placed in front of the plat or to either side. Place them close by so they're part of the plat. Okay. Where's that about internal items again? Let's see this one more time. Please select and select internal items to see what's in terms of ground to make some sense. Okay, I've got this now. Now I have kinda understand it. Now to pick internal items. Orange, mounted crack, orange, and table on a pot. I don't have anything to turn in. I still don't have any of those items. Gateway package plat number 3, construction box. Select internal items. Wooden simple bed, wooden sill, and classic picture. I don't have any to turn in. Check external items. Please place the following items with the vicinity of this plat. Black dining table, black bunch, one bucket. They go back to the external, so not that I think I have any of these items on me, but I still check that it's required here. Hey bud, stream buns, and bow from the external, that moving. Wasn't that one of those? Now it's stuck. I've got items for this plat. Plat number 2 of the gateway package ready, construction box. To construction helpers, please submit items for this building following this specified procedures. Second two items. Wooden black steel, wooden black table, and Cosmos Wrath. I don't have anything to turn in. I said check extra items. Please place the following items within the vicinity of this plat. Iron cotton sill, iron cotton table, and a birdhouse. I shall stop reading. I'm gonna see if I can make the middle dance. I guess not. Oh cool, I see the present. It's in the sky and over there. I'm gonna attack the floor, but first I got the present. Oops. Oh snap. I guess there was ways to piss it out, but I guess since the present Soviet like sinks into the water. Flo says, what's up, Ty? This is for you. Whoa. What is it, Ty? It's virtual seeds. This is for you. Whoa, 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 so slow. Some virtual seeds. If we're trying to make me look smaller, it's probably last class. Exactly what I've been after. You are Cruiser. Squire skip 16, he'll take a sleep day fun. Someone told me Antonio got some kind of burger not that cool once the burger's around. If I be lonely, cooped up at home with nothing to do, why don't you go help him feel below? Well, it's someone's feeling sorry. I stopped before it's Blueface seemed kinda sensitive. And when I saw it, they'd have a cover. Kinda like some of my friends, actually. Hey, I think you'd do me a salad and fetch one up for me. Second 21st moment before. I'll take care of it. I'll go down by the river and get the fish for floor. For real, it'll be awesome. I got a rock. I saw a bit of fish from the river for floor, lingering. I could have allowed to talk to me with reports. Closest, how many times am I gonna bump into today or not? I've been pointed to the hidden camera. I got something for you. Oh, you bought it? Ah, that's what I'm saying. A cruising car, people, Cruiser. Thanks, Cruiser. I'm so speeding bumped up right now. I know he wants in return for what he got me, but I hope you'll like your flow seat. Still got more to say, sir? What's this? I found some fruit from home the other day that'll be enough for 2 lifetimes. I round up the box and the small hammy, some of the snow. Think I'll send her an orange basket. Gonna give my parents a taste of the local flavor. Alright, so talking Antonio. Yes, I got a fan. See what flow means. He did some kind of throw it out. Turner says, oh, you dropped by because you were worried about me? I can burst to be seen in such a feeble state, but I'm glad you think of me, Hank. No craft listen. I'm still missing the items needed to craft medicine, so I'm looking for that. comes first? Räkna med. Timmy says, "Ibu, welcome, welcome. What do you need to do?" You want to? So, of course, exactly. I think that fine. Floor seat seems awesome. Look like the fine thing to buy and sale means this moment to run in the booth. And then I can buy these main for 3,000 balls. Sound good? So, thank you. Please come again. Thanks so much, Matt. I gotta spell it first. It's a little bit too late. Well, seems like my cousin bad bakes at craft as well, but it was. So I craft some pennies and time locks, workbench, that's craft. Oh cool, wait, this could be pretty useful. That could be exactly where I need to be to those higher up places. I see, these are exactly the items I need for the houses. That's up crafting in this game. So I see. I'm ready to film the civil. I so caught the civil. I made a civil. Welcome to Nuxtap, multimedia to off from knocking. Once per day, system Nuxtap will give bonus 80 miles, day 1, 50 bonus miles. Please select from the following services. So sign off. Thank you for comments. Actually, I guess I'll go back and go use the ABD for a loan payment. Thank you for using the service. Yes, I've been paying off my home loan. Well, hello there, Abu. Congratulations, you're the proud owner of a luxury-sized that is paid in full home. Good to imagine the feeling of satisfaction you must have. Truly, what could be better home? Or I suppose you could have another room. That might be definitely be better. Or consider others. Or don't mind me, somebody can help myself. Do come see me if I piqued your interest. Can you say, time look at the gym key? It's welcome. Internal says, ugh, I feel awful. Nice, let's stocked up on medicine. My head. Once I'll take medicine of protein's sake. Oh yes, I forgot to craft the most important thing of all. Didn't mean to do that. I was caught up in how I can craft all the items I need for the house. It's right there. But now I still craft it. So I craft some things in some next ones. Let's craft some medicine for Antonio to be able to. Oh snap, Mr. Medicine. An essential ingredient. So I saw it, talk about it. And oops. Look like a professor. I saw the spider freak me out. Just throw me off. I was able to find the see some money, so I look at the wiki. Yes, I finally got a wolf for to swallow the rainbows. Has no pill. Man, I saw my items, obviously, and saw some of them to play those. They are. Look like a fossil. That's not my tree is pretty full. There's nothing I can drop for now. Not really, I guess I will go saw some rooms. I heard to myself when the snow currently closes. Close at 10 p.m. It's almost 10 p.m. Welcome. Welcome. What do you need today? What's hot today? The high volume item today is the Iron Golden Sale. Pay twice the amount for items to go ahead and put them in. Something else I can do for you today? I want to saw, of course, what exactly offering. So I versus Bladefulls they are first. I saw some stuff though. Well, not that, but I know I already have, so I didn't say yes when I got it. I guess that's a flower. That's better also, how about that for you? Secret bell also. So I just found my entry already. Thank you, please come in again. Thank you so much, Matt. Still look to the ball back, but first day, so how about Antonio? I think hearing those buzzing flying by, but I don't see it. But yeah. Welcome, maybe welcome. What do you need today? I went to saw. Of course, exactly everything. I know, but I'm gonna go to the place where I can craft, really. Alright, so if there's anything else I can help you with, please let me know. Plus the closing hours, but I look forward to seeing you another time. Sorry for the begin. I mean, to bump into the other and next to go there first. Hi, Boo, hello. What would like to talk to me about my house? About my home. Well, for a home, I think I have a new room would be nice. Got it on the back, I won't change the look of the home, but it'll get so much more space. It also keep sucking costs down, relatively speaking. So I'll take now alone for this 348,000 balls. What do you think? Do you want to proceed? Yes, I want to proceed. Excellent, I'll get the construction started right away. Things will be ready for you by tomorrow morning. So exciting indeed. It has to be exciting. Proceed, Hamlo. So I craft something using Hamlo's workbench? That's correct. And now to grab some medicine. As much as I could use it myself, considering. Yeah. I'll give it to Antonio. Up on my front door. Just like mine would say. Just have some space in case you get a gift. Yep, I have some space. At least one space. But I'm okay with not getting anything returned. It's fine. Help out Antonio. Antonio says it's weird. My mess was all seeky, but nah, I just ran a 30-mile seeky. Honk honk. I bought medicine. I was on post myself. Oh, you have medicine? Thank you, but we were the best. I usually, I never could pick both these things. I don't know that time. Alright, here's some medicine. Whew. Says Antonio, when he conceives today. I'm luckily back to my legendary ultra tough self. I was pretty off here for a while though, but I feel like my old self now. Thanks. It's no big deal, buddy, but please take this little thank you gift. A little cap. Thank you, Antonio. I'm glad I helped you. Take care of yourself too, boo. Honk. I must be on my sleeping bag. Perfect, right? I feel like I'm loving it. Giving a mouse snug in my house, honk. I feel so much better, thanks for the medicine you got me. Time to get back to training, honk honk. Oh, what's this? So I craft something using this workbench? Oh, cool. No, I want to craft something like Antonio's house. Turner says, thanks to the medicine you got me, I'm feeling pumped again. You're the best, boo. I'll have 7 hours of chin-ups penciled in for the day, so I better get to it, honk honk. So something neat can craft, so I'll check this out. Okay. I would craft this, but I'll craft a few things like at the same time. So that's why I shall collect some wood first before I do that. So at least I want to craft some wood. I feel so much better thanks to the medicine you got me. Time to get back to training, honk. Thanks so much. Okay. I'm pretty pumped. Well, I have 7 hours of chin-ups penciled in for the day, so I'll get to it, honk. Sorry for a second that I thought I was going to repeat the same line again. We actually said something unique, last one. Dude, Antonio was awesome. I'm glad I got them out. When we work together, it's much better. So my hamster buds agree. Glad they helped out. Antonio. There's actually quite a few things I could be doing. But yeah. I like the wood, like remember when like where I go when I collect wood. So I start not coming out then. Look myself like through the island collecting wood from Makono. Make it easier to remember where I was and such. Look at the Bafaso. Oh cool, what's that all? What is that in the background though? Yo! I'm gonna check that out after I check out this ball back. I see this ball back. I said hurry up. Oh my gosh. Thank goodness there's a ball back. I'll hurry up before Mr. Assist departs. Just give me memories of my balls thief then yes and the money sip. But sometimes pure who fulfills some glissant and some levels such as Odd Ones Double 3. But anyways, let's check all this up. I have no idea what it is besides being this boat. I'm gonna check it out. So that's where he went, that's what it is. Aye boo, I'm so glad he made it. I wonder where that guy went to. So here's the pits ready. And Daddy Red's Trozo Trollo. Sounds like something from like Banjo Kazooie double. As we saw only the finance at Daddy Red's Trozo Trollo. There's nothing finer than fine out in the real furniture, am I right? Of course I can't let all these fine things just walk out the door, you know? I'll limit you to one piece of help a day. That's all I know, but I hope that cousin's discount will make up for it. Plus, I'll let you buy all the furniture you want, no questions asked. So, take a look around. You've got masterpieces by the great masters, plus stuff for your master bedroom. Let me know if you have any questions. Okay, bud. Some of this stuff does seem kinda sketchy. What is this, bud? It's toast like a fish engraved. It looks like the best bebop albums. It's impossible to get enough of the pop-up toaster. Tell you what, it's just cause it's my favorite spin with oil. So, it goes for 3,450 balls. I'll thank you. It's back to for toaster. But cool 50 design the toast. Really? Well, Susie says these kind of deals don't come around every day though. I don't know if it's fit by a pie man, I've toasted as a fist, but it's awesome. Something I want. Let's have, that's what I want. Nah, wait a minute. How many permanent pockets, cousin? Look, one like this may never come along again. Go clear some space so we can seal the deal. Oh no, Ed, well, this place seems a little bit seedy and suspicious. Okay. Thanks. Except that can be all things, but still. Jeez. I'm gonna go to the museum because my pockets are still pretty full. Make some space for like some wood, I guess. Yep, I so do because I have no wood yet. I want to pay a visit to Blithos the Owl. Once I hop away over there. With my hamster paws before I put those hamster pets in my house. And let them travel down with me in the single crossing adventure. I mean the still style adventure, the boo. My hamster pets, Yoshsile. I want to cut to that, but mentally as well. Red hamsters have not drawn from yet, but yeah. Saddle ham have down the crumb people ham. I'll be there. Yes, it's a pretty cool game I made once. It's not pretty for this, it's kinda, but still feel like still pretty fun that to and maybe pass because I made it though, but anyways. Let's go to the museum. We just went to the game of all the hamster. With like a boo. Oh no, it's down to play those. They are, so is it. Good evening, Haboos. Let's play with VR. Welcome to the Yoshsile Museum. You know, we are still hosting the stamp body today as well. All my appeals, there may be a cowdy or two whose stamps you have yet to collect. The mementos of VR. Hey, now I don't care about Sab's money, all these gimmicky things. I just want to stop, in this case, assess my fossils. And it might be something that the bedside can assist you. Assess my fossils. What would you like me to assess my photo? Later, the owl says, more than one I see. Let's take a look. The closer look at these fossils, they're in the book. Sorry? Ooh, hooray! I found something that's not yet part of our esteemed collection. It's magnificent indeed. You have a time to find the finest of fossils, Abu. Now, I do hope people consider doing what I've done. The cultural development of Yoshsile is a worthy endeavor indeed. In the meantime, I shall return these to you, but think on what I've said, the museum awaits Yoshsile. I'd to help you with anything else, you have a little size I'll make a donation. However, this, where would you like to donate? I'll donate these to Yoshsile. The Dicto test was finally have done cool guy Diablo from Dojo Part 5. And Part 4, Part 5. Guys, Part 4 is cool though, the one with the don't put open. Might help you with anything else? Guys, Tools Bazaar is good one, so it's awesome. I think that's about it. I'm fine, tell you go and please enjoy the rest of us in. Man, I want to heal myself too, but I'm afraid if I collect another beehive, I'll just get stung again and end up getting even worse. Yeah, I got a panel buttons. These that makes me feel better. Yeah! I was about to dig as well. With my soul, my trusty handy soul. Look, I dug up a fossil. I hope maybe we'll also have something else for it to assess. Plato's the owl who was reading books says might though maybe in encyclopedia, who knows what that's parents might there be something with it I can assist you. Assess fossils, in this case one fossil. Who would like me to assess? I'm off little. What about now? Assess this fossil please. Plato's the owl. Plato's the owl says let me see your indeed. Hoo. After some consideration, I can safely declare this fossil to be a white Muggle-side. Reminds me of the anime Bugalo boxing. It's powered by a sentinel door. Nice. Superb indeed. Splendid. A real fossil we not yet have in our collection. This white Muggle-side is just the kind of a discovery neat want to showcase in the museum. And I think that's Muggle box. I saw season 2 of it yet. The first couple of episodes of it. I was about to say you will donate to our noble institution of learning. I'm donating it. How wonderful. Add this to our collection with the most haste. Does this mean? Yes, it is done. The Megalosaurus is complete at Yoshsile. The splendid specimen indeed. As I painted my glow box, the anime, I'm part of that. Indeed, at Yoshsile. The Megalosaurus was a remarkable creature. Pray tell, might I not do with you with a few facts? Let's hear it. Wonderful. It is fascinating stuff, I assure you. Now, where to begin? The Megalosaurus was a relative of the duo that lived during the Ice Age, none of the dinosaurs. It's also known as Megalosaurus giganteus, which just means deer without horns. Due to the name, they were deer with antlers spanning roughly 10 feet across. Imagine the majesty. While smaller than many dinosaurs, they were nonetheless a very charismatic example of megafauna. And there you have it. Fascinating stuff, though. What's so doubtful since I'll display in a timely manner? You're my gratitude. Might help you with anything else? I'm fine. Jolly good dreams, where the rest of it was it? I'm thinking, donate? Marvelous for licks and nothing. I knew I could donate that. This is for you. Please come in to your day. Hey, come up, votes. What's the thing? That's some large stars. Right to the marvelous specimen. Seem pretty cool, just now. Big guy. The wolf also isn't a minute wolf, it's a smoother play way of saying it, almost nothing. This good rain given Jordan on call to play hopkeep. Pizza's clean, it's said, but I do say the land snail. But his eyes to my stomach, unappetizing indeed. You need both, and he who my sister thinks for nice. No bugs, the pain of existence, this is the better thing to get Mr. Hill. Go Hill. Might help you with anything else. I'm quite fine, so you could please know the rest of it was it. Could go for some medicine in this game about now. My face being locked up is kind of throwing me big time. But it's worth it though, it's worth it. Do about Antonio. Let's do it, because you need the beehive to craft the medicine. So I used to. How about Antonio? So now, I'm proud of it. At least I got to about Antonio. Especially that's right up on my face too as well. But also, because I got to help out my friend Antonio. Flo, man, I'm glad I gave her a little virtual stage. It really fits pretty well. Flo says, well, what's her face on now, Oliver? Well, you know, face, who was it? What were they? Oh, it was Bunny. Oh, that's sense. He's got a bit of medicine in the stain. I'll fix it right up. Just makes it sound easier on this. It's fucking each you know what I mean? Some days when I keep it simple, so I'll just throw on my folk, so. Actually, I'm gonna keep it simple all day, so my life's already complicated enough. Oh, it's someone's feeling tidy. Let's talk. Been having these really real dreams lately. First, just wondering why I'm here on your side. Everything is strange. The sky is orange, and the sun looks like it's coming up instead of going down like it's supposed to. Almost everyone's asleep. But if I see someone, they'll say something crazy like, "Good morning." I have this dream every few days now. It's so weird, and it's really, really hard to wake up from. Cool. Sounds like something from Kingdom Hearts came to. Of course, how it is. Where's my? Oh yes, there it is. I can't imagine it, but I'll do it. It's now to get the axe tapping. I like doing that because I like trees and nature, but I must collect some wood to craft. so I have to for the chemo. I mean for Yoshsile craft. And in all inventory space again though, weakness. I'm gonna get something from the red space. And so I saw CMF briefly. Still gonna make room in the inventory for the wood after all, I'm correct. But also room for them to get a red space, probably that one cool toast that's a design for fish on it. I think that's awesome. But for this like 3,000 symbols. I think it's awesome toast design. Dude, give me this fish toast and the charm and the legs into the very finest fruit barrel wrapped up into a prepped up toaster. Say no more, but once I went to charge a full price, I had a real tasty orange soda, so about 3,450 pounds. It's worth it for the fish toast. Yes, that's the right choice. I'll just get those bars from you. Yep, 3,450 bars, it's our bill. Been a real pleasure doing business with you. Somehow I find it kind of funny that it's all the super realistic. Oops, take the screenshot here. It's a lovely painting of a human. It's hilarious, because everyone looks cartoony, and then suddenly there's like a super realistic human. Anyway, let's check this out. I won't lie, now a lot of folks have been asking me about buying that Rome painting though. But made the price code on my app, so yeah. Let's go look. I don't know how this works, but I don't want to look it up because I'm playing this vendetta and I forgot things out myself. Without just looking back through something. Anyways, I have no idea what I'm doing now. I'm trying to see this painting is authentic. Not so exactly how to see that gameplay wise, but I shall examine this. I mind the detail, can't blame me, it's extremely detailed. Brilliant stuff. The best part? Detail could be used for just 4,980 bars. That would be pretty funny, but man, no, that's pretty expensive. I say no. I understand, so that to take an hour and no less. Let's check out this. Possibly the best place, let's check this first. Wow, you really know you out. You can just feel though in the perfect painting, huh? I mean, you can buy that kind of or you could. And so, let me help you out. My cousin's discount, you can have it for only 4,980 bars. Somebody else charges 10 times as much. I'm gonna take a closer look. I see. Sometimes how's your face? You mind the detail? Can't believe it. It's extremely detailed, brilliant stuff. And the best part of that detail could be us for just 4,980 balls. I don't know. I see, so I understand there's not lots of sticking at once. No less. Seems quite interesting. I'm gonna check this out. Right now I catch myself saying that I kind of like painting that, honestly, just because someone would buy it so I could get some book done. I still not borrow the Western the Western of Yoshsile discount on top of the cousins discount. That'll bring the price all the way down to 4,980 balls. Come on, help us know. No thanks. I get it, it's a big decision. Take your time and look them out. No, I'll be here. I already investigated most stuff so much. I'll check this out too. So you think you want a Mystic's tattoo, huh? Nah, that's actually my favorite piece though. I really don't want to sell it, but it's you. And not because of discounts for my special wasn't to feel solid discount. I'll be the sipping too. They'll drag the price all the way down to about 4,980 balls, what I say. Oh, thanks. I get it, it's a big decision. Take your time, look around. Somewhere I'll be here. Oh, cool. Looks like the best do-wop albums. Possibly enough of Brain Palm. So that's pass it to my fist. We know the other. That's 1,000 little balls. No thanks. Pretty well system. These kind of deals don't come out of it very often. Can't get that one off of mind? Why do you like fruit? Says me, boo. And I suppose I know that's just what that's like, but I say that I get off of my law. I was so good, you know, for only 4,800 balls. This must be perfect painting, it goes. Oh, Claudio. Hi, you're not gonna mess. I'll take these balls from you. But there country's not a part of an perfect painting, but I'm plus doing business with you, cousin. I'll get all packed up and sit out tomorrow. Yes, I got some Nook Miles. Oh, but still Percy is 1 outputs per day. You can look all you want though. Well then, no thanks. Well, now, please take a look closer. Let me know if you have any questions. Pleasure doing business. Yeah. I think I got wheel work. I think I Stardust calling. Fixing some wood because I craft some stuff for holes in that place. Man. Okay. So anyways, at least I got that to one. Oh wait, this is the third one. I need book to vote too. Oops. It's hard to even talk about trees already checked for bees. Right, yeah. It is okay. I have my pockets of holy stress out or something. I'll stop it. Nope, I don't need anything in the game. There's time to select materials needed to craft the housing nuts. I think I have some Yoshisle craft. Yoshisle craft. So many trees though. I need some more wood, so I'll tap these first. Makes the snow feels blue. I think someone said they haven't played Smash Bros. Ultimate some people, but they said cooks only. I don't know what it means. I guess not to date these millennial terms. Right? When someone says east, I feel like I'm looking at something I really don't want to see. Huh? What's you? I thought a zombie invasion had started. Be careful sticking those trees, alright? You need something, Hong Kong? Do you want this? Really? What is it? I now see I cannot give DIY recipes to individuals. But they have lots and lots of items on me I can give. So it's one I'm willing to give up for. Here's some hat. Preview Antonio. Oh, this looks like a little cap. Looks super familiar, but nah, my eyes are so plain to examine me. Oh, thanks. Time to put my neck muscles to the test. Thanks. This looks great. Really know my style, Hank. Sounds like he probably gave me the hat in the first place. I completely forgot. Sorry, Antonio. Didn't realize that. Anyways, what's going on, Hank? What's that? Why is it there's a new chunk of land that progress ready to make a new friend? Honk honk. I'll draw him into the superhero squad and something. But first, Antonio, just his photos. Yo. Well, look at that again. I want to draft him into the superhero squad and something. But first, Antonio. Just this photo, some like a whole story about that. Pretty fan fiction fan outfit. Right. This is why my Switzy. I can't stand this E-Switzy. Yo again, Squirts, did I forget something last time? That's that. That new bridge is great. I had no idea how annoyed I was getting when I tried to cross the river. I've already caught myself standing on it and standing for hours a few times to whatever you gotta find whoever put it there and think I'm idiots. So I got some of these and damn looks for points, let's craft. Looks like some of these items, now I'm gonna take a picture of this in case I forget what I need. I'm gonna craft a bunch of things at once. I don't forget what's already crafted already. So I just need an old tile too. Well, thankfully, I think there's one right here. So I'll claim the old tile. And let's collect those items. The clay from stones and some grass as well. Yeah, that is pretty coincidental. One of that is like, that's coincidental. They did that, like, purpose like, what, dude? If it was coincidental, then we'll do. Some super artists, like, super lucky stuff going on. Be back. I am back on the microphone with us to play some more Animal Crossing. I mean, to explore Yoshsile as a boo resident of Yoshsile. Speaking of phones, do I have any Nook Miles on my phone to complete? I guess not. There seems to be no notifications though. Anyways, I need some clay, I need some grass, I need some salt too, a specific type of salt. Oh, there, let's see. Good thing I took a picture. Need some car wire cells. Some car wires. Those aren't car wires. Must find some car wires. Make sure I didn't. There's another stone unturned, so to speak. Hi guys, my interest for it all. Hi, thank you for watching my hamster gaming content, by the way. Of me exploring Yoshsile as a boo. Okay, so I'll do the group stretching. It's a tape deck for group stretching. Let's stretch! And now for group stretching. This group stretching session will start with button controls, since I'm not using my Joy-Cons, I'm using my Switch Pro controller. Let's begin with these button controls. Do stretch. It's another great day to stretch. Oh snap! I actually see you're right. Thank you, Stardust, who we maybe the cool person. I mean, yeah, thank you. Mr. Power the Penguin, but first I must take out my Nook Mouse. Can't top our floor. Oh, I see. That's why I see feels itchy. When that was because it was wearing that thick sweater. The sweater was made of fluency. Made that so they got to bleed. Yes, I could have flee, the curse is lifted. But I can't carry anything else, there's always something else. I saw something else. I won't tell you what's up with it, but I saw look around. Oh no, that must be. You're telling me these men I picked out some time though I want like robots in the lower fields aisle. But then whatever them was keeping no existent. Then again, if they didn't want me to, they didn't want me and my ACS, they don't deserve me and my best. I'm not looking my house completed. We got Tidy Wild Child. Is that whatever that is, title type thing. I saw so to play those in the field man wouldn't we have to hold to. It's full, but there could be a new bug. Check it out. Yes, like a new bug, a stink bug that lives up to its name, but I can't get anything else. That's why I was something. I shall swap it. Yeah. I've already double filled my inventory a bit. I picked up the one. Inventory is due for. Right. But pick up soon too. I want to take myself at the house. Alright. Later says, might there be something that I can assist you? It's a sassel. Last time, no, passes me to back to wake by me. Single time. It's down past Monday. I'll make the listen of this. I really like it, don't I? Check out these potatoes, yeah. Woohoo, several things I see. Let's take a look, shall we? Splendid, we will gladly take these out of our hands. No need to put them all out. Oh, neither of us from here. Might help you with anything else. I'm fine. Jolly good. Please enjoy the rest of your visit. Sorry for the house, but some clothing by the way. My inventory as well. This they took it very fast. But anyways, yes, I saw some. Wait, no, I'll pull some items by my house, I guess. It's gonna make some room around too before I proceed in this game. Play on my pad. Look, who's me floor, there's a hangout and basin going. Surprise, Yoshisle, how you doing? Surprise, Yoshisle, you look surprised. I think this stuff expressed me being stung by a bee, but thank you, Flo. I just felt like hanging out. Hey, about something tasty, a pizza. Thank you, Flo. But yeah, that's why I'm smarter in this game, I guess. That's because. Oh, cool, I know, I'll do that. Now it's too bite. Oops, now it's too dark. So, just do it. I'm glad Flo was dead. Yep, boss, I do a peach trees. I have one peach tree. Got a peach recently in this game. I planted one peach tree. But, yeah. Say, Crusoe, you wanna play a game, sir? Yeah, I'd like to play a game. Okay, we're gonna play a game of high card, low card. Proofed, yeah. Who needs rules, right? Okay, if you win, you'll take home. And Dano Neon Clark. Cool, it's neon. I'm on it, because neon sounds awesome. We discover cars this long, let's turn off the 2. Now, to pull another. Okay, get the next card, you're up. Is this card higher or lower than 2? Well, I would guess higher. Yeah, well, we'll see about that, it's this long. Big 9, wait to guess. Didn't like the Vox tell you all I do, because that means I gotta give up my Dino Neon Clark, huh? Ooh, that got me seriously rubbed up. We definitely gotta play again sometime, Tav. So I'm gonna try it out. Yeah, it's quite difficult indeed when I pull out like a 5 or 6 card. I agree, Carlton of Stardust. I should get off the hill soon. I don't want to wear out my welcome so slow with Pinkin. No, let's see now some milk. Dude, fine, fine. You know I can't say no to you over the phone. Instagram. I'm dancing now to go time. I'm gonna try this out, yo. Right out the wall. Maybe right by the DJ booth, actually. Maybe by the DJ booth and put it in the wall and see what it's like. Alright, so here is on the wall. It's food to be dog having help company. That may be true. You alright? Stardust. First, how long did it take you to set up your vacuum cleaner? Like, how thick was the menu compared to, let's say, a copy of Look Great and Coordinate? I'm just saying, yours is cool and all, but I wouldn't want to spend a whole day setting up mine up, so. Suppose it seems like quite the vacuum cleaner enthusiast. Don't worry, I can't stick around for long. This is just a quick visit. I'm not worried, Joe. You're always welcome here. I'm not worried about my face. Looking like this can be instant would be. At least I could tell about Antonio. Could help out my face by made like medicine to be high this time. And helped Antonio with it. Anyways. What else is well got to say? Yeah, so you got yourself an intern, not bad, as well. I didn't peg you for the old Jersey type, Ibu, but it looks like you know your stuff, Ty. Well, sweet, I love your gold road. I like how you make a place feel fun to live in, Ty. I thought it'd be bugging you if I sold you up, but then suddenly I was like, oh, dear, Ty. Nice, I can totally feel the cruiselness of a mic stand. Everything here just feels like you know? It's like I could get to know you just by looking around here. I hoped it would be cool to just relax and exciting time. I'll be honest, I was kinda nervous about just throwing up the way I did. It's alright. Thank you for listening. Who else does this style? I like it. I know it's kind of bad moves to soap out of the blue like that. Yeah, it's like that Animal Crossing games sometimes where there's a soap and it's like wait for a few minutes. But I also feel happy too because it's nice when visitors visit. Looking at face was worth it though, too. So sometimes we're like with around like so many minutes to leave. But yeah, it's still fun. I'm glad it always did. Have fun quickly. enough mine across nonsense. I mean, not to explore Yoshsile, or to lead the resident of Yoshsile and also move the village was exploring Yoshsile right now. Right? Visiting someone else's home to explore is always kind of tense for me, but also see what's here. It's like magic. Man, I'm gonna take a picture, but man, my face, I was like, you know, like not stunned by beat. But yeah, dude, they do magic and then through that. Don't worry, I can stick around for long. This is a quick visit. Yeah. I agree with Cauldron of Stardust. It isn't exactly a quick visit. There's some cool artwork, my gosh. It's gonna take us downstairs, might as well play the sound. I'd like the sound playing, but you know, it's up there. Someone else has been well. That's all pieces of music. Okay, wow, it's like a super sweet wooden full-length mill. It's even above a KK style since himself. The one they always look like a rock star, that? They're all both great in their own ways. Yeah, dude. Well, they said about being a rock star, something about that. Hope you don't mind the surprise visit to keep you on your toes. Can't to Steve because I'm worried it'll like decrease my friendship that would throw them stairs down if they want, because I want to decrease my friendship with them. But yeah. A DJ's turntable. I didn't know he was so serious about music, sir. Give him the good beat, or if we could guitar solo, come on, play something we can rock hard to. I've heard, but then my video will get taken down from YouTube immediately for like copyright content. Right. Well, I'll be bugging you if I saw that, but then suddenly I was like, daughter. Yeah, it is kind of taken. But you now have this split up to leave here. Face the village is busy now, but it's kind of taken for both. I'm just gonna like stand up, but I know this sounds kind of weird, but I've already been. I think it's kind of cool though. Face the village of it's cool. It's not bad, but. Yeah, it sounds kind of weird, but I've been wondering what makes Cruiser tick lately. I always see you running around the abandoned, so it's cool to stuck out there, you know, and not running inside of you. The bus. First next, taking too long. I appreciate it though. I'm just gonna like stand there, staring at the DJ table. I don't blame him though, there's some good music playing the KK battle. Oh, but it'll be cool, it's just relaxing silence there. Oh yeah, so it's kind of us. Dude, this I saw this post now too, I am so chill, I'm just gonna relax, so. Just do KK battle. Can't leave too worried, it'll decrease my friendship level status points with Floor the Penguin. So he does seem kind of bad putting around to it. Yeah. Oh yes, he's totally vibing to the music. That's cool, Flo's totally vibing to the music, that's awesome. That's he's vibing to the music. I vibe to that music too. It's nice to vibe to music. Oh wait, it's about time to talk. Thanks for playing. We used to do it again, sir. Man, I was gonna use the delay mode at the same exact time. Man, some super artist type of stuff going on. First with the whole, I need to craft the old house right in that bin. I was gonna use that mode at the same exact time I did. The penguin is gonna leave. Thank you for visiting, Flo. And stay in the DJ booth for like 5 minutes more. I don't blame her though, because KK Vitals are good. Jam. Got the KK Vital songs and the old CDs I used to buy. Right. Bill says, wonder what kind of fish I'm gonna meet today. I hope they're so nice. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna sell one item and then I'm gonna try to get a vase because I'm gonna fix my face. It holds me up having a face that's all stung by a bee. It cuts a bee, but first I'm gonna cut a wasp nest. Put on my face. First make space my military. I'm gonna check on 2002. There's still dot pipe access, awesome lots of these things. Oh yes, I was still gonna dock at my house. I was gonna do that and then the lids uphill. I still was something I can sell though. Right, so sell this. What's I can totally want? So I took at my house. What's I can totally want floors? Back from else and so no hell, you know, as long as they're willing to put up with me, Hank. Let's talk. This little guy, he's here to help inspire me to swim. He's a cussing cop. One day if I work hard enough, I might even be able to swim without floaties, Hank. Need something, Hank? What's this? By the way, don't you just love a good massage squeeze or so muscles, Hank? Definitely. You know what I mean? And in my case, I'm trained in massage, so I can just get myself on. It's like I'm trained for massage and massaging for train. You seem to be feeling, bro. I need some more clay. The craft I need for the housing that. Need lots of clay. And I'll craft some stuff. I just hope I'm able to craft it. But hopefully the game will like tell me a craft level or something. I can memorize it anyway. So I craft some of these and time locks my workbench. So let's craft. There was on top before, it's not seems to be like downhill. Anyways. I'm with everyone until so I'll keep crafting. Buckets 2 full. Where's the dog at my house then? Oh, check out this dino neon flag. Oh, this one looks like a dino flag, but it certainly is neon. This looks to be like a stationary neon pink and a pink all, but yeah, that's all about that. And I can't wait until I get a new room, because then you can put like hamsters in it. Now this place one. It's close to the vacuum cleaner. Put by the hamster. Want to be by the vacuum cleaner. Place one over here, I was thinking Sam's music. I definitely gotta move these once I expand my house. There's some space for the hamster. Make more space for the hamster. It's not the day, don't want it to be too bright, but the hamster in case I want to sleep. I'm with the light mostly. But now let's do that. Actually, maybe this is before the other hamster, by the other hamster. I'd be below. Sticking out like friends. We're downhill. Yeah, hamster paws. That's fantastic. I feel bad for the hamster. I'm probably by the other hamsters. Maybe that's a bit too close. A little bit of distance. Don't want one to be lonely too far away from the hamsters. If they're gonna pull away from it, that'll be bad. I'm gonna pull over here by the hamsters. Perfecto for now until I increase my house space. But for now, perfecto. Yes, except I don't know what the back thing is. Besides that, mine's really like the Japanese cool seat to sit on and blue. That's nice, there's some back support too. Wait, I have an idea. Use that for the goal board. Especially since I end up having two of them. Oops, don't do that. Man, I really expand my space. I'll make these a bit further away from the goal table perhaps, but I guess it's okay if it's a bit close, like the goal, honestly. Let's bring the position. There we go. Now at least. I tried playing this tambourine by someone. Played by Antonio or something. Tom Pueblo. Maybe a circle on Antonio is, so I can zoom up with some music. My tambourine music. Here we go, Antonio. Look more here, you know, from the snarls are willing to pull up with me, Hank, Antonio. Come on, it's that. Got any maxims on haircuts you feel strongly about, Hank? It's a secret. What? If it's a secret, then I'm a curse. Never, Hank. I just want to go, so everybody would need Hank. What's this? Do you think I'm too focused on fitness? Because so suddenly I need a new hobby. Because I could think about pumping up another hobby or two. Maybe something like DIY. I can see it now, Captain. I'm drawing with perfect form, the hammer of sin and the Stolberson. Cool, the South American giant and Tito's seems awesome. Wait, DIY has almost not really overplaying commentators, right? Commentators it is. Need something, huh? That's that. Forget what you're doing with that outfit. You don't want to have subtle natural beauty. Good for you. I do the same thing when I'm feeling fit. Go basic clothes and let the muscles speak. You're just going to go, so what do you need, Hank? That's that. Let's talk this. Oops, I completely forgot I left my key holder out. But I guess now you know the big secret to my Brooks routine. Let's keep this between me and you, okay? Okay. Cool, well, for now, Antonio. Till next time. Oh my gosh. Those kept it. The kept so that no, it's not good. Stand by. Man, they're so fast. I'll do that without balloon. We want me to go back so you picked up balloons. Brutal. We have creatures out here at night. Perfect fishing weather, time to catch a few fish this time. Wow, my heart's really racing up there. Fish can't do it. I see those named one place I can dig. For fossils. Everyone's sentado. Oh yes. Man, I guess I found that other one. Man, of all the times to finally find what I need to heal my face from being all messed up. That's right when I decided I think I'm done. Oops, office though. Let's see if this. Oh, it's not space. No, sorry, Pete's though. Playing the Pete's. I'm not playing Pete's. I like having the food in different places though. It's all fine. Oh, I planted there though, Pete. I think it's on too. There it is. The one and only Pete's tree here so far. At Yoshsile. What do I can do with this golden nugget? And so, oh wait, this doesn't. I'm supposed to say think about single night, but I think it's no. I think there's a way to import designs from the 3DS and Crossing. Designed to import after all. Where the evil sisters have. No design I'm tried to import. Anyways. Thank you for watching. Good morning or afternoon or night or whatever time it is so the current time zone that you're currently watching this. Thank you for watching my life at Yoshsile. I'm ready to wrap things up for now. For today that is. See you another day at Yoshsile. Until day starts afternoon starts night. And again, until next time, see you later.